Hello and welcome to Top 5. This week we've got Survivor Series teams. We had this from, was it Uzi Juicy that gave us this one, Matt?
Juicy, yeah.
And so he asked us to pick 5 people, or 6 people, because
Well, no, it
somebody
was
wanted
5.
to.
We've changed it to 6. We bent
Yeah,
the rules for RJB.
JB.
I couldn't pick. I had two names and I couldn't decide between them. So
Okay,
we've gone 6-man teams.
We've got 6-man teams. So we had last week, which was TNA.
Well, the
tag
last
team?
2 weeks ago now. No, the TNA tag teams comes out next week. Oh, this week, sorry. It is TNA matches.
Our TNA matches. Matt, I believe you've got some comments from that video. What we got, my mate?
We have. They're not as weird as the last couple have been.
Aw.
Desert Man's top 5 is Moxie Machine Guns versus Generation Me, Bound for Glory 2010. Sabu versus Abyss, Barbed Wire Massacre, Turning Point 2005. Kurt Angle versus Abyss, Falls Count Anywhere, Turning Point 2008. Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles, Unbreakable 2005. And America's Most Wanted versus Triple X, Inside 6 Sides of Steel at Turning Point 2004.
Good picks.
Juicy Austin Aries versus Bobby Roode, Destination X 2012. Team TNA versus Team Japan versus Team Mexico versus Team International, Victory Road 2008. Chris Harris versus James Storm in a Texas Deathmatch, Sacrifice 2007. Samoa Joe versus Christian Cage, Bound for Glory 2007. And AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels, 30-minute Iron Man match against All Odds 2005. Heel Jack, Turning Point 2005, Jeff Jarrett versus Rhino. Turning Point 2012, ladder match, Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries. Impact, 2 out of 3 falls, Motor City Machine Guns versus Beer Money. Lockdown 2005, 6 Sides of Steel, JJ Styles versus Abyss. And Slammiversary 2011, Last Man Standing, AJ Styles versus your favourite wrestler in the world, Ted, Bully Ray. Well done, Heel Jack, like that one. Mr. Green, who never comes into lives, so Mr. Green, if you're watching, come into the lives and have a chat with us. Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong, no DQ, final resolution 2008. Kaz versus Christian, ladder match at Genesis 2007. Chris Sabin versus Sonjay Dutt versus Puma versus Petey Williams, Destination X 2006. AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels versus LAX at No Surrender 2006. And AJ Styles versus Peter Williams versus Chris Sabin, final resolution 2005. Top row, Jerry Lynn versus Sean Waltman, Sacrifice 2005. Kurt Angle versus Desmond Wolfe, first time Desmond Wolfe's been brought up. Turning Point 2009. Douglas Williams versus AJ Styles, final resolution 2010. Austin Aries versus Loki versus Zema Ian versus Jack Evans, Destination X 2011. And his number 1 is America's Most Wanted versus Team Canada, final resolution 2005. Good old Bert has popped up.
Go on, Bert.
AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels, Turning Point 2009. Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson, Steel Cage match in Lockdown 2010. Kurt Angle versus Jeff Jarrett, no DQ match, Genesis 2009. Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe, 6 Sides of Steel, Lockdown 2008. And Kurt Angle versus Sting, Bound for Glory 2007 is his number 1. And the last one...
I've got a feeling Bert likes Kurt Angle. I've got to get a vibe there from that last list.
I think so. This ain't the last one, but there's a comment by Heel Jack left. I can confirm Sting versus Hogan is indeed the WCW rivalry. I think when we did the rivalries one, we questioned. And not the TNA one. I love Sting in TNA and didn't care for Hogan in TNA.
No one cared for Hogan.
I don't think anyone cared in Hogan.
Hogan didn't care for Hogan in TNA.
Yeah. He was there for the payday, and that was it.
Do you know a mad stat about just on the back of just that? Hulk Hogan's official last match was in Manchester.
I know, I was there.
In the TNA match.
I was there.
So it's just a mad thing. And
I won tickets to go backstage. Well, the guy next to me wanted to take someone, but I think I've told you guys this story. Wanted to take us backstage, and then I fucking lost the guy. And so I didn't go backstage and fucking meet Sting and everyone. So, I didn't meet Hulk Hogan, for fuck's sake.
When did?
Childhood. said no one ever. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. So Survivor Series.
So which list do you want to do first? Are we doing the all-time?
So we've
list?
done 2. So if you watched the last video, the last top 5 we did. Was it the last top 5?
Yeah, it's in the last top
video
5.
we did? Was it?
Yeah,
last top 5 we did.
So if you watched the last top 5, we did Survivor Series teams. So we've got one of all time using any wrestler from any generation, from any company. And we're doing another one because we thought, well, we're doing some tribalism for the first time ever on this channel. Well, we're all going to pick from our own companies. John's AEW.
We never do tribalism.
We never do. We don't.
Never.
It's and
Never.
we'll talk about it soon. But we've got the new Discord that'll be on there. We've got New Japan Pro Wrestling, if you can even call that a promotion, and WWE. So
do the independents.
I was gonna say TNA, but so should we just do?
We'll do all time.
All time first, yeah.
Right, so how do you want to do this? Are we going to do one member of each team at a time?
Yeah. Or do you want to rattle through the teams?
I think we should just rattle through the teams and have a little thing of why you put them in there.
Right.
Okay.
So what we need to tell them as well, we decided before we
you guys
record,
are in charge in this.
Yeah. So this top 5 is a little bit different. We want you to pick your top 5 all time 6, and whatever company you like most to watch, pick your 5 for them as well. But also, we need you guys to decide who has. We'll do it off our company's one because we can't do it off all time because we'll go off whoever's got the strongest team on the company wise. We need you to pick in the comments who would win, because we have 5 points on the prediction league riding on it. So the winner of this, so whoever you guys pick the winner of in the comments, will win 5 points in the prediction league. All I'm going to say is if I win the 5 points, it puts me back in with the boys. That's all I'm going to say.
All I'm going to say is that if I win, I go above Ted. So,
I know.
And if Ted wins, he just goes further in front. So,
but yeah, so
if he's not put like an amazing team together, don't just vote him. Do you know what I mean? But me and Johnny, we're struggling behind here. So all time, who's going to go first? We'll do New Japan first. Oh no, it's all time. Sorry, Nick first. Yeah, sorry. So we do Ted first.
So my team is Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes, Adam Cole, and Jay White.
Is this all time?
The Elite Bullet Club.
Is this all time?
Is this all time?
Yeah.
No Taker, no Goldberg.
Click this one, Matt.
This is going to go in. This is going in, trust me. Go on. So
explain are you pulling our leg or are you being legit here? That's your all-time Survivor Series team.
Not New Japan, all time.
I just went with every Bullet Club leader. I'll be honest, I didn't really get the assignment, so I just made a team of Bullet Club leaders.
We said on the chat, you asked us, and I said, of all time, from any era, from an all-time Survivor Series.
I thought it had to be a theme, otherwise, that's why I went with...
No, the theme is the team. The separate team.
Oh, well,
that's why we did 2.
All right, okay. So what? So we go Taker, Stone Cold, The Rock.
I tell you what,
do you want me
or John to go first, and you think for that team.
Me and Matt will do ours, and then you can do an all-time. We'll give you a redo on your all-time one now because
we'll edit that out.
Yeah,
and then we'll go right. So,
no, we'll leave it in. But
we do
okay.
This one doesn't ride on the point, so we can
first?
leave this one in.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first?
Right, so I'll go first.
Cool.
No, you go first.
Me go first, right. So, all time, I've tried to spread it across because it was easy for me to just put like Hulk Hogan and everybody in it. I've tried to spread it across. So I've got Kenny Omega.
Okay.
AJ Styles. This is why I was like, with him there, I was like, hang on. Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Randy Savage.
Okay.
Goldberg, WCW Goldberg, not WWE. And Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's me 6.
Okay. So I try to do the same, but then also put people that I really like into.
Fez?
I have definitely going. I've got one member in there that's going to be like, I didn't even think about doing something like that. So I'm going to leave that person to last. So I'm going to open up. I got Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's sort of generational as well, to a degree. So Stone Cold, John Cena,
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Guerrero, Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins. Here's the one. Rhea bloody Ripley.
Well, I didn't know we could have women in it.
He said any wrestler,
I wouldn't have put
any era,
in it, to be fair, anyway.
any generation. I reckon it'd be very entertaining to see that lot, and then the sixth and final member to come out would be Rhea bloody Ripley.
And try and headbutt Goldberg.
So I've got my 6. I've got my 6 now. So Kenny Omega still, AJ Styles still, then Randy Savage, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Stone Cold. That'd be mine. Still no Undertaker for me.
So we've our list is literally the same by one. You've gone Triple H, I've gone Goldberg, WCW. So the way I put it was Goldberg in WCW. I know half of it was all made up and just adding numbers on, but he was a beast in WCW. Let's face it. Stone Cold, don't need to go into why Stone Cold's in it, and Savage and Shawn. I put Kenny in it because I think with what Kenny did in New Japan, and I didn't follow New Japan from what you guys told me, from what he's done in New Japan, and then brought AEW into the light, and he was one of the main guys that headlined with the world title, and AJ's just generational, wasn't he, at the time? So
I did it. So my winning, Eddie Guerrero went in straight away.
I knew Eddie would be yours. I knew Eddie would
be
yours.
But he's generational as well. He's the what if of wrestling. Yeah. He's one of the bigger what ifs. So then I went current. For me, arguably the best wrestler at the moment right now is Seth Rollins. That's this generation. I went Attitude Era, Adjustment Era, as well as the Ruthless Aggression Era, John Cena. Then Kenny Omega, same thing as you. He's generational. He's changed business left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Stone Cold, best of the Attitude Era for me. And then Rhea Ripley, I thought, why not put someone who is changing the business as well? Put Rhea Ripley. And it was toss up between the three, Chyna, Becky, and Rhea. And I went with Rhea because she's
so glad
better both.
Becky. I'm so glad
close with Becky.
Yeah, Becky
changed the face of wrestling, female wrestling.
Yes, she did.
I feel like I'm okay with Chyna or Rhea. Just Becky. I know. Yeah, I can't stand.
But I feel Rhea is. If anybody's gonna break that mold of men wrestle men, women wrestle women, again, it's gonna be Rhea. It's gonna break that mold.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I'm glad you picked Rhea for it. So, right. Tribalism. Fuck AEW. Fuck New Japan. Who's got... Ted, you can go first, actually, this time. With your list.
So, I went with a strong style. As I say, the best strong style wrestlers in New Japan. So, Shinsuke Nakamura, Minoru Suzuki, Shibata, Kota Ibushi, Shingo Takagi, and Okada is my 6. Let's say that's my NJPW strong set. He went in New Japan. He went in Old Japan.
No, that's the second, isn't it? What's his name?
Yoshitatsu.
Yoshitatsu. That's Yoshimitsu. He's in Tekken, him.
No, I don't make my list.
No Tanahashi.
No, he's more like the high fights. They're like they're more like technical style. But the thing that put NGPW on the map was that hard hitting style. As everywhere that's kind of gone, you see other people have took inspiration from it. So look at Daniel Bryan when he went on his big run for the US for the WrestleMania run. The big thing that made Bryan different was his strong style of hitting kicks and knees, which weren't really a thing at that point. like Seth as well. Seth, when he were doing the big knee until he broke John Cena's nose, and that put an end to Seth doing that move anymore. But yeah, so I just wanted to honor what New Japan gave the wrestling industry as a whole. That's why I went with that strong style.
I don't know. Matthew?
Team WWE.
Can I guess yours before you do it?
Go on.
Roman Reigns, the Usos.
No.
Oh, okay.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
I didn't have Brock on my card.
Randy Orton.
Okay.
I'll tell you why each one in a minute. Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
The Undertaker. And John Cena.
It's the faces that run the place.
So Seth, best wrestler alive currently. Brock Lesnar, no one's beating Brock Lesnar. Let's face it. Randy Orton, he's never lost a Survivor Series match. Roman Reigns, my tribal chief, longest reigning champion, modern history. Undertaker, GOAT. John Cena, other GOAT.
Yeah, and you could say as well though that at some point they were the faces that run the place. Yep. All of them.
So the list of the names will be on things, so you can go back and you guys can choose, just so you don't have to keep going back in the video. John, AEW.
Sort of writes itself this one as well though, doesn't it? So you got the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest. I did toy with trying to do one, but didn't involve the obvious suspects.
Oh, it's easy that. I could do that.
I could do it, but I thought for this, and obviously I was coming in with the option of 5 points, riding all points right now. I had to go strong.
Okay.
So we go with the Bucks. We'll go with Kenny Omega. We'll go with Bryan Danielson.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with Mox.
I'm surprised Bryan Danielson's in there for you. Carry on.
And this is why I need a 6th member.
Swerve.
Cody.
Okay.
Cody Rhodes. Or as he was known in AEW, Cody, the American Nightmare. Because he went out these roads. But Cody, Kenny in the Bucks. If you give me any of the eras, they've got to go in. They made AEW. They put it on the map, on their own shoulders, their own pockets. Bryan Danielson, can't not have him in. If I've got an option there, I've got to put him in. It was between him and Swerve, to be really honest.
I'm surprised Adam Page ain't in there for you. That's why I'm surprised Bryan is. Because of how much you love Adam Page.
Put Hangers in there with Cody in the Bucks. I'm just putting the Elite in. That was just too easy for me to.
You did that in the last video, so I thought that's what you were doing.
That's why I didn't do it. So, but no, I put Bryan Danielson in because it's Bryan Danielson, and I think barring that WrestleMania run, I think we've just seen his last run. That was probably one of his best runs going. Mox has carried the company through the shit.
Whenever something bad's happened, Mox has been there to clean it.
Yeah, he's give up time with his family to carry the company on his back. Carrying it still on his back right now. It's the only thing. The only storyline that continues right now is what Mox is doing. What Mox does next. And like I said, Cody was the face of AEW.
But then he did turn into the thing that everyone hated. He turned into Homelander towards the end.
He was always doing it.
Yeah.
I think with what Cody, the issue with Cody in AEW is Cody shot Cody himself when once he put that stipulation in one of the very first matches against Jericho, that if he lost it, he can never win the AEW World Title. He can never go for it again.
Yeah, he hindered himself.
He killed himself instantly in AEW because he could only go for them for the TNT and the tag team titles. But
he did have some bangers with Sammy Guevara though. That ladder match springs to mind.
That TNT, the TNT run, Cody bangers. He had bangers with Big Buddy Lee, Eddie Kingston. Malachi. Sammy towards the end. He had some decent tag team matches with Dustin. He was meant to tag with Cardona, but got injured. But yeah, so I've gone Bucks, Omega, Danielson, Mox, Cody.
Fairs. Well, you guys in the comment section, this is where we need you to get involved. Obviously, put your teams in, like John said at the start of the video. Let us know what your Survivor Series teams would be. If you want to put your own teams together for AEW, WWE, New Japan, TNA, whatever you want to do, go for it, do it. But we need to know whose team's better. Is it New Japan Pro Wrestling, AEW, or WWE? And the list will be on the screen for you.
But so I left because I purposely left out the best team ever, obviously, with JD McDonough, Keith Lee, Ricochet, Zack Sabre Jr., CM Punk, and Carlito. So I would have won it overall if I would have done that.
Well, he got a Punk in there, so he's going to win and everything. You'll have to send me the names of your team, Ted, because I don't have the clue you just said. It's just gibberish to me, that. I know Ibushi.
Nakamura?
Nakamura. You'll have to send them over. But other than that, yeah, guys, let us know.
But yeah, it's it's been fun. So have we got a video for next time out?
I think we leave this one open because we're going to watch this space because we've got this would take us into like a Christmas period.
No, yeah, we've got no more top 5. We might need to record one if we want to record one, but I've got everything planned for December, so we're done now for top 5. For this year.
So we'll leave this one open ended because there might be a Christmas themed one coming after this one.
Yeah.
So we'll leave that open as a surprise for you. So you just can
you have to keep an eye on the channel.
Hit the bell.
Yeah.
Also, watch the main event. Go watch the main event, and you'll see that there's something.
I knew what you were trying to go for there. Then go watch the main event. Everything will be announced on there. What's happening over the next couple of weeks?
Yeah,
we've got a plan. I'd say everybody, you have a lovely Christmas.
Go join the Discord.
Go and join the Discord.
That's what I was going to
say. Description. So it's in the description below. Go and join the Discord.
That was what I was trying to say about the Discord, but we haven't announced it yet.
But yeah, say go join the Discord.
Well, yeah, technically when this comes out, it'll be announced.
It'll be announced.
So go and join Discord.
Yeah.
If you're already in there, share your thoughts on this in the Discord as well. We'll check there for comments too.
Yeah.
But you guys have a lovely Christmas, and as always, peace.